Stay tuned to see what it is I make with Club Couture's April monthly transfer. Hello everyone, hopefully you're doing pretty well today. My name is Deborah and welcome to my channel, Crafty Chalking Creations. I'm an independent designer of Chalk Couture, and today's video is going to be April's Club Couture transfer. Keep going, keep growing. And it has these adorable potted plants at the bottom. It's a really cute transfer. For those of you that are not familiar with what Club Couture is, it is a monthly subscription program that Chalk Couture offers, and it's for $19.99 a month. That's US dollars. I believe it's $26.99 Canadian. Don't quote me on that though. So you get this exclusive transfer along with some instructions on how to complete your design. And also with that, you get it shipped to your house for free. That's definitely a bonus. But you not only do you get this exclusive transfer, you get your 3 coordinating paste colors. Now each month is a different transfer that you will receive with 3 paste packets. And in addition to that, they also offer monthly specials or promotions for Club Couture members. Now this month's special is the Aiden board. Now this is a beautiful board. This is a 9x12. It is a wood frame and it has a little bit of distressing on it that you can see here. And not only that, the surface is reusable and it is also magnetic. Now, in order to get this, their special is you get 50% off of this, and as a club member, you need to purchase $75, and then you can get this for 50% off. That's half the cost. It's regularly $39.99. That's a really great deal. So now that I've told you a little bit about what Chalk Couture's Club Couture offer is, I want to tell you a couple things that I, as an independent designer, offer you when you sign up with me, Crafty Chalking Creations, to become a Club Couture member. Now, I will post a link down in the description box. That way, if you'd like to read more information, you'd like to join and sign up as a Club Couture member with me, Crafty Chalking Creations, I will have that, like I said, below in the description box. Now, once you sign up with Club Couture through that link, I will send you a little gift to say thank you, to help you on your creative journey. And also, I'm doing my own monthly promotion for club members that have signed with me, Crafty Chalking Creations. I will have a link posted down below, so that way if you'd like to know more information about that, you can join my Facebook VIP group where I have information posted, and be sure to go ahead and also get on my email list. I have links to that posted down below also. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this project here. I think I've done enough talking, but before I do that, I wanted to show you this little swag that I had made, because sometimes making my little additions and bows take me a little bit of time. So I've got some little fake flowers here and a little wire ribbon and some fake foliage and a little rosebud that I wire wrapped on there, and I tied it with some twine because I don't like attaching anything to my surfaces. So I try to design things that I could just go ahead and tape to the back. You know, I just pretty much lift it up, I eyeball it, and then I take my little piece of tape and a little bit of twine and I just tape it to the back, so that way I can remove it when I want to change out my design. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Now, when you get your transfer, it does come, you know, your transfer, it will come in a plastic sleeve. Now, you'll want to be sure to keep that because your transfer with the sleeve can go in there for storage. All right, and it also has care instructions on the back of it. So like I said, you want to go ahead and keep this. Now, your transfer also has a matte side and a shiny side. Now, the back side, I write something on there. You can put a mark, you can write a date, whatever it is that you want to do. But the reason why you do that is so that way when you get busy after you wash and clean your transfer, as you can see here, I'm going to demonstrate just really quick. Okay, if I can get this off the backing sheet. That's what this is called, the backing sheet. There we go. That's the shiny side. So when your transfer is clean and dry, you attach to the shiny side. And why you mark the back is that way if you get busy, you're not paying attention, you don't adhere it to the wrong side. So you just gently remove your transfer off your backing sheet. Now you want to be sure to keep this. You don't want to toss that out. Just set that aside. Now I need my fuzzing cloth. Now you need to fuzz if you're not familiar. And then what that does is that adds some lint to your transfer because they're sticky. And you know, you want to just go ahead and fuzz it. Now, if you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you can use a towel, a sweatshirt, you know, a t-shirt, just something that adds a little bit of lint to the back of it. You know, there's a, I mean, I'll need to do it. As you can see, just that one time, it's still on the sticky side. So I'll just proceed to do this, you know, a few more times. Oops, I got a little piece of lint already stuck on there. That's one of the things you want to check for before you, you know, put your transfer on your surface. But yeah, because that Aiden Board frame is very smooth, I just want to make sure I fuzz it very, very well. All right, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to fuzz this a few more times and then we will get started here. But before we do, if at any point during this video you like the design idea or you found this information useful to you, just go ahead and, oh, it's still a little sticky there. If you could just go ahead and subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, like it, and be sure to click that notification bell so that way you are notified whenever I make a video. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done fuzzing now. Now, with the Aiden board, you know, just want to make sure it's all nice and clean and dust-free. Now, you can measure, and if you want to be very precise, you are more than welcome to do that. I like to eyeball things just to kind of see, you know, how they are. But if you like to measure, you're more than welcome to do that. Now what I do is I hold my finger in the middle. I may have fuzzed just a little too much. Let me reset this here. Okay. There we go. And hold it up. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to smooth it out. But I usually put my finger in the middle, go up, I go down, and I go side to side, and then I start smoothing out with my hands. And why you do that is because you don't want to have like any little air bubbles like I have right there at the heart, or you have like any like lint fuzzies or wrinkles, anything that would prevent your transfer from making good contact. Now I need to lift it up. I got a little air bubble there. Let me just try smoothing that out some more. I think we're okay with that. Let's see. Oh, there's a little bit over here too. Just smooth that out somewhat. I'm going to grab my little mini squeegee and smooth over this, try to make sure I don't have any air bubbles and I've got good contact with my surface before I get started with putting down my paste. Now, any of the products that I am using, I will post a editable shopping cart link down below as long as the products are available. Now that editable shopping cart link means you can add things, you can subtract things, and I will also have a separate link for the Club Couture if you want to sign up for that. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm going to be using the paste Pesto. That's one of the colors you will get in your subscription. That is Shimmer Melon, those two, and I swiped out Tide for the bright white paste. Now I'm going to be using 2 mini squeegees and my multi-tool. I absolutely love that tool. And I have my own like little ceramic plate that I like to put my tools on when I have paste on them. That's optional for you, what you like to do. And then I've got my little swag here, you know, the colors. I thought that would be a good combination there. So, and then I got some paper towel, my little squirt bottle there, so that way when I'm done with my transfer, I'm not going to be able to wash it right away, so I lay it on that extra towel, and that way I can spritz it with some water to keep that silk mesh screening in there from having the paste dry in it. So I'll just lay it on my towel. So I think we're going to go ahead and get started here. I think I'm going to open up my paste. Now I've already pre-stirred these, so that way I can get myself ready here. That Shimmer Melon, oh, that is such a pretty color. Absolutely love that color. And then we have the Pesto. Okay. That's a nice olive color. Now, I wasn't really sure how I wanted to go about pasting this, if I wanted to do it all at the same time and just peel it all at once, or if I wanted it to do it in like the peel and lift method in like smaller sections. So, but I think I'm going to try to do it all at one time and just be pretty quick with it, because you don't want your paste drying in your mesh screening. So I got the keep going, keep growing. I'm going to do that in white. And I'm going to do the plants of green. I'm going to do that little heart and some of the flowers in that shimmer melon. I'm going to do the daffodils white, the hyacinth, and some of those little flowers, and the other cup I'm going to do in the shimmer melon. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. You just go ahead and just grab your squeegee. And this is a mini squeegee. I'm going to start, I think, from the top down. I actually know I'm gonna start with the pesto. I think I'm gonna do the leaves, and then I'll do the white last. It has a bevel edge. You just put some on your squeegee and you apply it generously on the surface. Now you can make this quicker if you want to do it all one color. You could do that if you want, because this transfer does have some detail in there. But I'm going to try to move through this as quickly as possible and leave it on generously for right now. And I can always also just scrape off the excess when I am done with that color. Now I'm using the mini squeegee on these two plants here. I think I'm probably going to be using the multi-tool on some of those other plants. They have a little bit more detail. But I'm just trying to generously apply it to the surface there. Okay, I'm going to scrape off the excess off my squeegee, and yeah, I'm going to go to my multi-tool here. And some of these flowers may end up being green because there's a lot of detail in this little pot here, this little cup. There we go. I just absolutely love this tool. It is great to get in some of these smaller sections. At the mini squeegee, it's a little difficult to get into. But I'm trying to move as quick as I possibly can because I don't want my paste to dry before I have a chance to peel and reveal. I'll get these little hyacinth leaves here. Scrape off a little bit of that excess there. I'm going to go over to my daffodils. I'm going to do mine white. Oh, there's a few of these leaves here. Trying to get to those little stems. Now, scrape off a little bit of that excess. Okay, a little stem up there I got to get. And I got a little bit more of one right there. Okay, I think I have it covered. Okay, I'm going to scrape that off. I'm going to get my damp paper towel. I'm going to wipe off my tool. And then I'm going to grab that shimmer melon. I'm going to get that little heart. And I'm going to go over here and get this hyacinth. This is such a gorgeous color. It is a nice peachy pink with some shimmer to it. It is just absolutely gorgeous paste color. Go here and get some of these flowers in this little teacup, tea or coffee cup. It's absolutely adorable. Okay, I think I've almost got it. It's one little one, I think. Oh, a little bit more there. Scrape that off. Okay. Now I'm going to go into the white, I think. Yeah. I'm going to get my daffodils here. And there we go. I think I've got them all. I'm going to scrape that little bit of excess off. I'm going to put that on my plate. I'm going to scrape off this excess pesto paste that I had put on plants. That way I have good even coverage. And then I'm going to scrape off a little bit back into the jar. Now I'm going to grab the other mini squeegee and I'm going to apply generously to the top. Keep going, keep growing. There we go. I think that's pretty good coverage there. Go over it. Now I'm going to go for the pots now, the planting pots. Scrape off a little excess there. Go on to the next one. A little bit of paste goes a long way. Oh, I need to be a little bit careful here. I'm gonna get around my little heart there. A little bit of the teacup here. And there's a lot of detail in that one. And then got this other one. I think that's about it. I gotta scrape off this excess up here off the top. There we go. Now scrape what I have on my squeegee back into the jar. And now it's time for the peel and reveal. And I grab at the corners, gently lift it up, and then you slowly start peeling up. Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm loving this. Slowly, I'm gonna check because I got details down here. Oh, wait a minute. I see a little bit there on that Hyacinth teacup. Let me lay this back down. This is the reason why you want to slowly lift up. That way, if you need to do any little touch-ups, you can just lay it down and just kind of touch up a little bit in those little areas. I think I got it. Let's see. Okay. Now slowly peel it up. There we go. Oh, I absolutely love this. I love how this looks. Okay, I need to get my transfer sprayed with some water here to keep that mesh screening moist until I can get to the sink and get it cleaned off. I really like how that turned out. That is absolutely gorgeous. Now you can choose any colors you would like. I'm just doing this for inspiration and give you some ideas of what you can do with this transfer and color combinations. You are welcome to do any color choices that you would like to do. You are in control of how you want your artwork to look. I'm just trying to give you some inspiration and ideas. Now, I think, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dry this a little bit because I need to put that swag on. Now, you can let this air dry if you want, or if you want to go ahead and use a hair dryer or something, you can do that. Speed the process along. And that pastel paste will lighten up a little bit more as it dries. It's a nice olive green. It's a little hard to see it right now on this dark background the way I have my lighting, but it looks really nice. You're going to have to watch to the end of the video so that way you can see my my finished product photos that I take. So that way you can see how nice it looks. Okay, just want to try to make sure that this is good and dry before I try putting on that swag because I don't want to smudge. Although the paste is water soluble, if I mess it up, I could always clean it off if I want to, but I just want to make sure that it is good and dry. So I'm just going to move it around there a little bit. And there we go. I love this. I'm pleased with the colors, and I really like how this turned out. And you can use this for other projects too. I was thinking about doing it on a little canvas tote for a garden bag. There we go. Try to give you a better look of it and how the pastel paste is lightening up a little bit. I do. I just absolutely love this. All right, gotta make sure it's dry. I believe it's dry. Okay, let me put the caps on my paste here so that way they don't dry out. Those out of the way. I've got my swag there. And now I need to get a piece of tape. And then what I do is I just take that twine and I just kind of adjust it to the back. Now you can glue yours on if you want. I just figure if this is a reusable surface, I don't like to glue it. But I just take that twine and I drape it over the edge and onto the back. And then I take a piece of tape. You know, I try to center it and just tape it to the back. That easy, just that easy. And there you go. And that's how it looks. And a little tweaking there with my little swag, but I really like how this turned out. I hope you do too. I hope this gave you some information, some inspiration. And if you could, please feel free to subscribe, like this video, and be sure to hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified of whenever I do another video. I do. I really like how this turned out, and I hope you do also, and that this gave you some inspiration. Thank you so much for watching.